Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of Let's Play Asheron's Call. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to go ahead and launch it. It's already up here. Oh, our audio is not right. Be right back, guys. Give me a second. All right. Let's try that again. And we're going to get it in, guys. It's your boy GGF. Oh, no, it doesn't want to load on me. 1 second. All right, let's try that again. Having some issues. Bear with me, guys. Okay, we should be good to go now. Bong bong. Mashallah. Let's get it in, guys. With Elzarian, we are in Asheron's Call, son. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Here we are after about more than 20 years. What do we have here? Oh, I just picked up something. What did I pick up? I don't know. But here we are. Oh, I picked up a bruised apple. This is edible but unappetizing food that no vendors will want to buy. Restores 4 stamina. Nice. So let's check out things. Blackmore's Favor. Increase natural armor by 50 for 24 hours. Additional spells can be layered over this. A gift from the late Antius Blackmore and his page in Arwick. This gem is eternal. You can use it as often as you like. Cooldown when used. Mud Golem Essence. Use this essence to summon or dismiss your Mud Golem. Use requires summoning of at least 50, so I don't know if we could use that. Training Bastone. Use Oil of Rendering on this weapon to create an Academy Bastone. A basic Bastone forged in the Stratalar Training Academy. This item can be used on an item hook. I'm not sure what that means. It's a finesse weapon staff. There's 2 of them. Then we have a crude lockpick. Put this item on a locked door chest to pick the lock. 20 uses remaining. Properties bonded. 1 of 1 page is full. A letter from home. Double click this note to read it. This war takes its toll. Rulia is no more. Alluvia's fall is but a matter of time. Our own desert realm exists entirely at the whim of the Viamontian king. He knows full well that our defense is but a show. Should he choose to press his attack, I fear that Malika's glorious army will fall like wheat to the scythe. I know not what lies beyond this portal you have chosen to take. Perhaps a life of joy and peace, perhaps not. Whatever lies out there, I wish you luck. This old world is too full of death and pain. You deserve better than that. And it's 1 page, okay. Then we have an oost. Used to salvage materials from treasure items. Okay, we've got bread. Restores 6 stamina. Value 5. We have Path Warden tokens. Turn this token into one of the Path Warden greeters at Holtberg, Yarek, Shushi, or Sanamar to receive a key to the Path Warden supply chest. A calling stone that lets all newcomers arrive with. It is a plain lightweight gem. Give this item to the Society greeter, and we have 10,000 Pyreals. Or Pyreals. Wow, we have 10,000 already, no kidding. Can hold up to 24 items. We have a sack and a backpack. Here's our character once more. If you didn't watch episode 1, check him out. I'm not sure how to... it looks like that goes down more. Oh, just to there. Fellowship Friend Squelch. Here we have the spell book. Again with our character. Select an attribute to approve. We have no skill credits available. So we're just going to be getting used to this game today. There's the journal. We make our own info in the journal, it looks like. Here's a world map with a bunch of hard to read places. And then settings, we can configure the keyboard, use mouse turning settings, character, use main pack as default for picking up items. So different stuff we can get into. We'll get into this as we go. Chat config. Graphics options full screen. Let's see if we can... Oh, that was bad. Bear with me, guys. We're going to be using this episode to get better acquainted with the game. I don't know what to expect. It's been so long. Let's see. Did that change anything? 800 by 600. Sync with refresh rate. Adaptive degrade. We don't want to adaptive degrade. Have a degrade distance. Multiple pass alpha. Let's see. Can we maybe make this a little bit better? No. So bear with me, guys. My first proper episode. Let's see. Sync with refresh rate. Okay, that's a no-go either. Kind of figured. But I ask you just bear with me, guys, as we try to figure this out. First time playing. It's going to be choppy as we figure things out. Detail. I don't want to have to degrade on. Multiple pass. Oh, we can put this stuff on extreme. Anisotropic, very high. You're activating or deactivating high res textures. Press apply to confirm this change. You must restart the game to reload them. Okay, that's very good. So we should apply and then reload anyway, and then relaunch. One of your characters is still in the world. There we go. Now everything should be a bit better looking. Here we are. Alright, so character, disable multiple weather effects, display spell durations. We'll get more into this as we go. We'll try to get a better resolution going. I'm not sure how to set that. But anyway, let's check our bag again. We're also wearing a puffy shirt and baggy pants. Very nice, nothing in the sack. So we can put the staff on. No, we can't wield the staff. Training bastone. This item can be used on an item hook. I'm not sure what that means. Damage 4.5 to 9. Not sure why we can't use that. Oh, there we go. We have that equipped. Okay, that's that system. This is the spell book. We don't seem to have any spells. Again, there's our attributes. There's our skills. You guys can pause and look through this if you want. We're gonna have a lot of fun leveling this stuff up. We have 0 assigned experience. Adventure is our available title. And here is contacts journal. Okay, and again the map. And our house. If we don't, we'll have to buy one. Alright, let's talk to this chap here, Society Greeter. When a character speaks to you, her chat is displayed in the chat box at the bottom of your screen. Read the text in your chat window to see what the Society Greeter has to say. Okay, what did they say? Hail and welcome to Dareth. No time to chat, time to get on with your training. Click on the backpack in the lower right corner of your screen to open your inventory. Click on the blue calling stone and drag it to me. Okay, calling stone. If you wish to skip this tutorial, go talk to Jonathan in the next room. He will reward you with all the items and XP you would have otherwise received by completing the academy, but be warned, once you leave the academy, you can never come back. Why don't you go talk to the agent in the next room? Double-click the doors to open them. Okay, very good. We'll take another apple, why not? Trying to click around. Nice, son, here we are. View controls. You can hold down the right mouse button to drag your mouse to change your view on your numeric keypad. Just a first-person view. The numeric keypad has many other camera controls. Try them out. Remember to press keypad 0 to reset your view. And keypad period goes to first person. Wow. Should we play in first person, guys? Training area. This leads to the practice area. Make sure you found all 3 pieces of armor before heading through these doors. Is this the person we're supposed to talk to, Samuel? Looks like you need some armor. There are 3 different pieces of armor here. Can you find them all? Double click on me again when you're done. Right mouse doesn't seem to move around for some reason, but let's look around. Jonathan. Looks like you need some armor. There are 3 different... Oh. Jonathan gives you Academy exit token. If you want to skip your training and leave the Academy early, give this token back to me. But beware, once you leave the Training Academy, you can't come back. Alright, here's a fountain we can't click on. Nothing to do here. There's something. Restoring the training academies. See that. The arrival of the Viamontians, Queen Elisa has called all of her forces to active duty. She can no longer afford to maintain the training academies as she once did. However, I was able to come to an agreement with her whereby the Dareth Exploration Society assumes full ownership of the academies. As you know, this is a great victory for our small society. As new arrivals appear through the portals, we have a chance to teach them the ways of this strange world. The hope, of course, is that these Isparians will fill our libraries with the knowledge they accrue on their adventures. Oh, there's more. There's page 2. Many of us have discussed how we should handle the Viamontian arrivals. Should we offer them the same training that we offer Alluvian, Garundum, and Sho? There are some who feel we should turn our backs on the Viamontians, but the Queen feels, and I agree, that the Dareth Exploration Society should remain a neutral body in the conflict. We have never professed an allegiance to the Queen, nor shall we do to this Viamontian king. We will train all who come to our doors. Let none be turned away. Huh. Guys, I'm so happy to be back in Asheron's Call. It is absolutely crazy. Leather leggings. There's a piece of armor. Each piece of armor or clothing that you equip has a specific armor level, or AL. Your armor absorbs a portion of all physical attacks that hit you. The higher your armor's AL, the more useful that piece of armor. And if we right-click it, we can see how it covers the upper legs and lower legs. Armor level 20. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, average. Little worse against piercing. Below average fire and cold. Acid is poor even. Below average electric resist. Nether average. We'll put those on. Bong bong. Nice pair of leather leggings. Leather cap. Double click on an armor piece in your inventory in order to wear it. Each piece of armor covers a specific body part and offers protection to that body part alone. Additionally, you cannot wear multiple pieces of armor on the same body part. For example, if you later had a cap that you like better than this one, you will have to unequip this cap before you can wear a new one. Right. You can see this, armor level 20. The cap on. Bong bong. I'm going to try to get a higher resolution in the future. Let's see, where would the last armor piece be? Probably up the steps. I can't click anything up here. There's us. Where could that third piece of armor be? What was that? Huh. Aha. Wait, that's not it. That's just a pair of boots. I think. Training Batstone. Not sure. Where the last piece of armor could be. There, it's on the right mouse button. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Samuel. You found some armor. To equip your armor, drag it from your backpack onto your paper doll. You can wear armor over your clothes, but you cannot wear a piece of armor over another piece of armor. You may now proceed to the training area. The training area, but I didn't find the third piece of armor. I wonder if that's okay. Go back up here. There's got to be some reason for this up here, right? Can't click anything. I don't see anything on the ground. Gotta bear with me, guys. We're gonna get through this together. And then we'll get to some awesome adventure. Let's see. Can I just go through here? Maybe there's another piece of equipment through here. As you proceed through the training area, warriors should read the signs on the left. Spellcasters should read the signs on the right. The signs will tell you how to retrieve the Academy token. Bring that token back to me. The earth can be a dangerous place. You must learn how to defend yourself. First, prepare for battle. Click on the backpack button to open your inventory panel. Drag a weapon if you have one from your inventory to the weapon slot marked with a double-bladed axe if needed. You can also drag ammo to the ammo slot marked with an arrow. See if there's any more armor anywhere. Ah. Treasure chest. Oh, nice. Potion of healing, stamina potion, mana potion. Alright. Click the button with the dove to enter combat mode, which displays the combat bar. Select the target by clicking on it, or on its dot on the compass. Finally, click on the appropriate attack height, low, medium, or high to execute your attack. The three bars at the top of the screen show your health, stamina, and mana, magical energy. Click on them to see their numeric values. If you run out of stamina, your attacks will be weak. If you run out of health, you'll die. Your target's health is displayed below its name in the bottom right corner of the screen. Come back here, nothing. Third piece of armor somewhere. Let's see. Spellcasters, let's... another chest. More potions. Very nice. No gear, though. Now let's read the ones on the right here. If you're trained in any form of magic, you need to know how to cast spells. To see what spells you have, if any, click the green triangle button with a wand on it to open your spell book. That one, I guess. To see what a spell does, appraise it with the magnifying glass or just right-click on it. No, with the wand on it. There's the spell book, I guess. Basics of magic. I guess we don't have any spells. Guide to raising skills and attributes, tinkering, combat and spellcasting. Okay. Guide to healing. We'll pick up these guides and check those out. Then we have, to cast a spell, go to the inventory panel and drag your wand onto your weapon slot, then click the dove icon to display the spellcasting bar. Select the spell you want from the spellcasting bar, then select the target if needed and click the cast button. Try casting spells on yourself or on the sparring golems in this room. We don't have any spells. Okay, and then I guess we're done here. Watch the blue mana bar at the top of the screen. If it runs out, you can't cast spells. Casting a spell requires a spellcasting foci and components, scarabs, and prismatic tapers. If these components are consumed by a spell, you can buy new ones in town. Bong bong. So, I don't see another piece of armor anywhere. Oh, no, that's a flower. And we read all the training, right? a token back. Let's see. Sparring Golem. Double click. Repeat attacks. Double clicking. Medium. There we go. When you kill a monster, double click the body to see if it carries loot. Double click on the items in the creature's loot panel to pick them up. There's our Academy token. A brass token stamped with the sigil of the Explorers Training Academy. Return this item to the training master in the practice area. Bong bong. Very nice. You take the token and drag it to you. Nice, we're now level 2. Training Academy Token Master. Excellent work. You've completed your combat training. You may move. You may now take the portal to the central courtyard. Once you have teleported to the central courtyard, speak to the Academy Foreman to continue your training. We're level 2, 1000 XP and 1 skill credit. Nice, but I'm afraid we still don't have that third piece of gear. Where could that be? More potions. There's the portal. Wow, are these respawning? I think they are. I think they're respawning. What's the blue mana bar? I think we read everything here. Yeah, guys, I'm super excited to be playing this. It's freaking Asheron's Call in 2025. I have not played this in so many years. I did not know that it was still going on. But let's head back, actually. Let's see if we can find that third armor piece. Samuel, you found some armor. Okay. We may now proceed. But you said there was 3. Jonathan. I already gave you an exit token. If you want to leave the training academy early, give it back to me. Thought he said there'd be 3 pieces of armor, though. And we only found 2. Leather cap and leather leggings. Can't take the shield or anything off the wall. Alright, well, I guess, you know, that's it. At least for this section. Maybe a little bit. Maybe down 1 armor piece, possibly a cuirass, if I had to guess, but oh well. It won't kill us, will it? Maybe it will. Alright, so onwards we go. Evade my attack. Oh, 6. Nice. Gotcha. They have a token, which we don't want. Go through the portal. I don't think I missed anything. Let's head through the portal. Can't pick the apples off the tree. Alright, bong bong. Mashallah. Portals will take you from one location to another. Some portals are only usable if you meet certain requirements. They're usually listed on the portal's ID panel. The requirements. Alright, very good. Academy Foreman. Help has arrived at last. Quickly, carpenter wasps have infested my wood pile. There are so many of them. Could you help clear out a few? They are here through this door beside me. If you bring me one of their wings to prove that you've taken some of them out, I will surely reward you. Okay. Alright. Let's take out some carpenter wasps. Oh. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, that one had nothing. That one had corpse of carpenter wasp. Oh. Oh, it just did a bunch of damage on me. Nothing. Bong bong. Audio's a little wonky. There is a carpenter wasp wing. Wing from one of the carpenter wasps who have long plagued the foreman's garden. We'll pick that up. Acquire the carpenter wing, return this item to the foreman. Nothing else in here. Training station? What was that? Take a couple more of them out. It's the worst that could happen, right? Get some XP. You smite the carpenter wasp mightily. We don't need an extra wing. Come back and give him the wing. Shoo fly. Thank you. You are certainly doing your part to ensure this academy will thrive. Let me reward you with experience. You should go visit the academy blacksmith now. The Thrungon have been stealing from him, and I'm sure he could use your help. Good luck with the rest of the academy. Level 3, 3,000 XP and 2 skill credits available to use. Alright, bong bong. Let's head, let's read the guide to raising stats and attributes. When you gain an experience, you can raise your attributes and skills to modify your character. Look under your inventory for a green button with an icon of a flexed arm right there. And click on it. This will bring up your attributes and skills panel. Click on the attribute you'd like to raise. If you have enough XP to raise that attribute, a green raise button will appear in the lower right corner of your attributes and skill panels. Click on the green arrow to read more. Click on the raise button to raise the attribute you selected. You can also raise your skills the same way. Click on the skills tab to see your skills. When you gain in level, you can earn skill credits. You can use these skill credits to train in skills you do not have. So that's pretty cool as well. And that's good. Now we have tinkering. When Asheron first came into the consortium, I was amazed. He offered us knowledge beyond everything we had begun to comprehend thus far, and he directed our attentions to some shortcomings. Bob was less impressed, but he was still shocked by the level of enlightenment that Asheron offered us. As a result, he and the few other tinkerers beneath him have been working day and night in an effort to perfect the Oost, a strange word coming from the Yelani language, as explained to us by Asheron. It means that which reduces, or at least that is the closest conversion in Rulian. I was asked to take a break from my work to assist in creating the processes that would be used with the concentrated materials. As well, I was asked to pen this book as an introduction to you, the populace, so that you could more easily grasp the concepts of this great magic that we have unlocked. Basics: there are two aspects of tinkering, salvaging and application. Salvaging refers to the extraction of the base qualities of an item. Application refers to the infusion or enhancement of the existing item by way of adding the salvaged qualities of other items to the tinkered item. Qualities: every item that has ever been created attains qualities. These qualities are determined by the craftsman who worked with them and the material that was initially used to create the item. These qualities are explained as workmanship and material type. Workmanship refers to how well made the item is. The higher the workmanship level, the more potent the item is. Material type refers to the material that these are metals, stones, cloths, and gems. The Oost and salvaging. The Oost is a mystical device that reduces items into their base qualities, transforming them into a material. Each material type has a very specific purpose or application. The Oost can only be used to extract or reduce like propertied items. The first item placed into the Oost determines the type of materials that are to be extracted. For example, placing a wool shirt placed within would need to be made of wool in order for the process to work. Placing a wool shirt within the place within would need to be made of wool in order for the process to work. Once you've placed your items within the Oost, you can extract the qualities into a material. The material will be given a quantity and an average workmanship of the items reduced. Anyone can use an Oost as it is a mystical device that harvests the qualities. However, if you have a stronger rudimentary understanding of how materials work, whether through your knowledge of armor, weaponry, or magical and normal items, you will harvest greater proficiency. Skilled you are in tinkering, the quality of the materials will be an average of the items used. Example, if you place a perfectly crafted item with a poorly crafted item, you'll most likely obtain a material of average quality. Another mystical quality of the Oost is the ability to determine the difference between materials and items. When you place materials, the reduced form of items, into the Oost with other materials, the quantity of those items are added together and a new average quality is obtained. The Oost recognizes when there are items mixed with materials. When instances such as this arise, it will obtain the quantity and average workmanship quality of the items and add them to the existing materials. Guys, this is very confusing. We're just going to have to play with it a bit. For example, if you place 12 bolts of average wool with 3 wool shirts of perfect workmanship quality into the Oost, you will first collect the quantity of wool from the shirts, let's say 16 bolts. The Oost will add the 16 bolts to the 12 bolts and determine the average workmanship quality of the material based on the total. Easy, right? Remember, anyone can salvage. Items are reduced to materials, can be sold to shopkeepers at a greatly reduced cost, but they are also far lighter than the items they're extracted from. Applications: salvage materials can be applied to items. Each material will alter a very specific area of the item you wish to tinker with. Wool insulation from the cold. It's no surprise that it will affect the level of cold protection that armor offers. Applying materials can only be attempted by a skilled tinkerer. That means that you must be trained in armor, weapon, item, or magic item tinkering in order to manipulate items with materials. Armor tinkerers work with armor, weapon tinkerers work with weapons, magic items work with qualities of a powerful and mystical nature. At the moment, we are still... See, it's missing words and stuff. Tinkerers work with the generic applications such as weight and value of objects. Again, without training in one of these areas, it will not be possible for a person to apply materials. Materials can only be added to items when you have 100 pieces of a single material type. For example, if you wish to increase the cold protection of a piece of armor, you would need 100 bolts of wool and be an armor tinkerer to attempt the adjustment. Then, based upon several factors, you would either succeed or fail in the application. Success will modify the protection to be better, whereas failure would result in both the material and the item being destroyed. It is not easy to tinker with crafted items, but there are some things that will make the process go more smoothly. First, obtain the highest average workmanship materials that you can. The better the workmanship of your materials, the easier they are to work and adapt. Second, lesser quality workmanship items are easier to improve, as they are not that well crafted to begin with. The more close to perfect an item is, the harder it will be to improve. Third, don't overdo it. The more you tinker an object, the more difficult it will become to make it better, so the easier it will become to ruin the object. Lastly, but most importantly, practice. You will get better if you practice your trade. The more often you work at it, the better you'll become. Okay, so we're gonna have to mess with that, guys. It's a bit confusing, but restoring the training academies. We read that already, I think, did we? Yeah, okay. Combat and spell casting guide. Combat. Dareth can be a dangerous place. You must learn to defend yourself. First, prepare for battle. Click on the backpack icon to open your inventory panel. Drag a weapon from your inventory to the weapon slot marked with an axe. You can also drag ammunition to the ammo slot marked with arrows. Click on the dove icon to enter combat mode, which will display the combat bar. Select the target by clicking on it or its dot on the compass. Finally, click on the attack height to begin your attack. To hit low targets, you must hit low. To hit hovering targets, you must attack high. 3 bars at the top of the screen show your health, stamina, and mana. If you run out of stamina, your attacks will be weak. If you run out of health, you will die. Your target's health is displayed below its name in the bottom right corner. Okay, we've seen this. When your target runs out of health, it will die. Double-click its corpse to check for loot. Spellcasting. If you're trained in any form of magic, you must know how to cast spells. To see what spells you have, click the wand icon to open your spellbook. To see what a spell does, appraise it with the magnifying glass or right-click on it. To cast a spell, go to the inventory panel and drag your wand to the weapon slot. Click the dove icon to display the spellcasting bar. Select the spell from the bar. Select your target, then click Cast button. Also, try casting spells on yourself. Click on the green arrow to read more. Watch the blue mana bar at the top of the screen. If it runs out, you can't cast spells. Casting spells requires components, scarabs, herbs, and other objects. If these components are consumed through spellcasting, you can buy new ones in town. Now, those are the basics of combat and spellcasting. Go on and give it a try. And finally, we have Guide to Healing. 3 bars at the top of the screen, right? If you run out of stamina, yeah, we know that. All 3 will replenish themselves in time, but there are ways to make the process faster. Those with the healing skill can use healing kits to regain health points. Double-click on the healing kit, then select the injured person. Drag your healing kit's icon to the row of slots at the bottom of your screen to create a shortcut. Down here, alternatively, you can use health potions to regain health. Double-click on these potions to use them. There are many foods as well as stamina potions in Dareth that you may consume in order to regain stamina. Double-click on them to use them. If you run out of both, you can also lie down in a safe place. Your stamina will return as you rest. There are also some foods that will help you regain mana. The most easily available way to replenish your mana is to use mana potions. Death and Resurrection. Characters die when their health points reach 0. Your character will be resurrected immediately at the last life stone you used, or at the last location where you started the game, but will leave behind 1 or more items and half the pie reels in your inventory, so your gold gets cut in half. The number of items lost depends on your character's level. Higher level characters lose more items than lower level characters. Player killers lose more than non-player killers. Your corpse will remain where you died for a short time, making it possible for you or others to retrieve your lost items. So that's cool. I remember doing that. Corpse runs. Vitae, when your character dies and is resurrected, your Vitae life force is temporarily drained, reducing your secondary attributes, health, stamina, and mana, and skills. As you earn more XP, your Vitae will be restored gradually. While your Vitae is reduced, you will see a yellow and red starburst in the upper right corner of the game screen. Corpse recovery. To find your corpse, type @corpse. Your corpse's location will appear in the chat window. Very cool. So let's put the red health potions down there, stamina potions. And Blackmore's Favor. I guess that's a spell we have. But it's used, unlimited uses remaining. Increase natural armor by 50 for 24 hours. The gem is eternal. You may use it as often as you like. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we have that looked like a diamond. Letter from home. 15 mud golem essence. Alright, bong bong. Let's look around. Freaking Asheron's call, dude. I can't believe it. Perhaps you could help me with these thieving Thrungun. They and their noxious kin have stolen my bellows. The last time I saw them, they were running towards the vegetable gardens. Retrieve any bellows for me, and I will reward you. Alright. Nothing here for us. Is it the vegetable garden? Oh, thieving Thrungrum. Bong bong. Oh. Try low attacks. Dang, this thing's kicking my butt. I'm down to 9 HP. Dang, down to 7. Shrink a potion. Leaving Thrungrum. Enemies are set to respawn quickly here, so don't be misled by that, guys. Oh, down to 7 HP. Come on, come on. Gotcha. The deadly force of your attack is so strong, the thieving Thrungus's ancestors feel it. Drink another potion. I'm not sure the hotkeys for pressing low, high, and medium. We'll have to check that out in time. Not in a hurry, guys. We have all the time in the world to play this. The thunder of crushing the thieving Thrungus is followed by the deafening silence of its death. There's our bellows. Pair of bellows. Bong bong, just some early questing that is not all that crazy or anything, just pretty basic. Here we have a chest with potions again. We'll take all of them. Come back here, maybe there's another chest. No. It's a sitting area. Nice room divider. Yeah, enemies and stuff are set to respawn very quickly here, so don't be alarmed, guys. It's not going to be like that in the base game, most likely. Anyway, let's bring these bellows back. I'm so hyped to be playing this. My bellows! Thank you! Take this with my thanks. You should visit the Academy Researcher, purchase the oil of rendering from him, and use it on your weapon. I guarantee you, that oil will greatly improve your weapon's effectiveness. Use this key to enter the Academy Library. Double-click the key, then on the door to open it. We're now level 4, 6,000 XP. We gained 3k XP from that. We will go ahead and use the our XP by going here. Adventure, Elzarian, we'll set the display title. We'll spend our skill points and stuff like that. See, there's XP to raise. So we can raise pretty much anything, even this stuff that we didn't start with, like magic, but it takes a lot more skill credits to train, as you can see. But we can raise our skills as we go. Very fun. Attributes, we have 3 attributes to raise, or no, we have as much XP as we want to spend to raise our attributes. Very nice. So it's very open. Super cool. I'm not sure how long we've been playing. To alt tab out of here, it would probably crash it. To purchase items, select an item in the vendor's inventory and click on the buy item button. If you wish to sell something, drag the item from your inventory onto the vendor's inventory panel, then click the sell button. You wish to purchase the oil of rendering? Please do. It's the only thing I have left. Cost 1 GP. Use this oil on a training weapon to create an academy weapon. Small green bottle filled with a dark viscous substance. This oil was specially prepared for the training academy to enhance the quality of their weapons. Buy. And we use the oil of rendering. Double click on a weapon. Bong bong. It's an academy bastone now. It slowly deepens to a lustrous red as you pour out the oil of rendering onto the training bastone. Excellent choice, my friend. There we go. Anything else? No. Our burden is 20%. Nothing else to click there. And if we look at what it does now, speed is fast, 8 to 16 bludgeoning, bonus to attack skill 3%, 3% melee defense. Not sure what it did exactly. I don't know how it upgraded it. But there was an upgrade definitely. We come up here, we have Wordsmith. Gives you guide to chat. If you want to talk to other people, you need to learn how to chat. To type a simple sentence, press enter, then enter your text and press enter again. Take this book, it will explain the chat system in greater detail. Happy chatting. Academy Crier. To use an item in your inventory or an item in the environment, double click on the item, then click on the second one. Try to fill this beer stein with some nice cold beer from this keg. Beer stein. Double click on me for more tips. So double click the beer stein. The beer keg. Tap some beer from the keg. Restore 7 stamina. Commemorative mug celebrating the new season. It's filled with the tavern's best dark beer. Nice. More tips. Look at the green buttons under your inventory. Click on the one with the flexed arm to see your attributes and skills panel. Double click on me for more tips. Same thing. Look at the green buttons. Oh, click on the one with the star to open your world map. Right, that would be this star. The world map is huge, guys. Like, super huge. We're right here in your rock. But it definitely is enormous. Would take a ton of time to go from one side to the other, so it's very cool in that regard. It's super-sized world, which was always massive and very impressive back in the day. Academy Shopkeep. What does this say? Welcome to my shop. Appraise items in my inventory by right-clicking on them. Scroll down through my complete inventory by clicking the green down button. Buy items from me by double-clicking them. The green Down button. Okay, so there's food, keys and tools, a plain lockpick, spell components, prismatic taper, lead scarab. I don't know what those are for. But if we hit I... Oh, I just did some sort of wave or something. I meant to open the inventory. I can't move that around. I thought we had a lockpick. We have a crude lockpick. And they've got a pack. Hold up to 24 items. Can we get another pack? For 65 GP? Yeah, apparently so. Apparently we can get a bunch of packs. Sack opens 24 items, so not that we really need them. I'll buy 3 though. Food, 100 fried chicken pieces, 12 stamina when consumed, 100 fried steaks, 100 slices of cake, 100 apple pies. Wow, it sounds so good. Keys and tools. We'll buy a plain lockpick with 20 uses left. Yep. It's a little bit better than the one we had. Spell components I'm not sure about. 100 fried steaks, 12 stamina. How much do they cost? 5. Cost 5. What's the weight of them though? Burning is 75. Burning's 35 for the 100 slices of cake. Burning 75 for the chicken. Apple pie burning 75. So the cake is only 35, but it only restores 8 stamina. Let them eat cake. Yeah, we'll buy some cake for a cheap price. We've got a lockpick. Keep it moving and grooving. Love it. Here we got probably more potions. Yep. We'll take them. So yeah, guys, we're going to delve into this as we go. This starter world is new to me. This is not how the game previously used to be started. Plus we have to mess with configure keyboard. Stop moving S. No, it should be move backward rather than X. We want S. Yes, and X for stop moving. Run, walk, shift, move forward, W. Strafe and turn. Auto run Q, jump space, Y is ready, crouch is H, G is sit, B is lay down. And that'll about do it. Okay, so delete end page down for low, medium, high attacks. We're definitely gonna have to rebind that. Like low attack. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to get to remodeling here a little bit. Then selected object E. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Alright, so if we go to combat, medium attack, we're going to make E. Low attack, we're going to make Q. which was auto run, and high attack, we're going to make F, which was place selected object in inventory. We can do that manually. Increase power, we'll go with the up button, move forward and down. Toggle combat mode, we'll hit tab for that. Nice, now that is some sweet stuff there. We have to change it for everything though. Increase accuracy or decrease accuracy down, increase up, low attack Q, medium attack E. I didn't mean to do that. E, high attack F, cast spell, end, delete, previous spell, next spell, first spell, last spell. Cast spell shouldn't be end, it should be Z instead of strafe left. Previous spell, next spell. We'll go like comma and period for the spells. Spell slots 9, okay. That's all good to go, so I guess we can do it manually with those buttons as they are. But I'm going to save here, guys, and say thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed me on this opening, well, second episode now, but basically opening bit of game here, gameplay for Asheron's Call. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. Lets me know that you like it and you want to see more. I cannot wait to play more, so God willing, we're going to be playing more. Here's the senior guard. We'll talk to her next time. And we'll head out possibly into the main world and get into some nasty, wicked fun combat and all sorts of stuff. Very expansive game. Hyped to be playing it again. Love it. So I hope you guys do too. Also, if you really love me, I mean, if you really, really love me and want to become a member, guys, that'd be awesome. Because I'm a member, I'm able to buy like an extra indie game each month, and I'm very grateful for that. So shout out to my members. Love you guys, but love the rest of y'all as well. And hope to see you all next time. We're going to log out here. And until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. Wow, it sent us right out. All right, guys, see you next time. Ciao for now.